Okay, so what's up? It's your boy Spirit Plays.
Good fun right now.
I don't know whether this is actually going to be a proper video, I don't know. It might be. It depends whether... Yeah, I guess that software decides to watch today. But anyway, I'm playing 2K16. I didn't really explain what, but I'm playing my career on NBA 2K16. Oh well. I've done a horrible part.
He told me that's what the fans came to see, and that's one of our strengths. So no question, we want to get to the
reaching foul.
No surprises
right, we're going to reach foul.
And Portland making a change.
There we go. He sunk one of them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've been able to do so far.
You know what? I don't even like what I've put on. I've decided to change the name to the number and the position that they play.
Last season,
kind of wasn't a good idea.
Game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
I prefer to have their name on there, so I know who's playing.
That's a 2 from Lillard.
Oh, joke. Alright.
Los Angeles leading by 6.
So I want to get into some space.
Improved every phase of his game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency. Shooting over 47% from the field last year.
That's always in the way.
By far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and his mid-range
bench. Alright, so we are winning. I'm playing for Clippers.
The two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Thunder in its shooting guard. Aldridge is out there with Griffin. And it's Chris Paul. And Stevenson in at the small forward spot.
Their 3 points are actually counted. That was mad.
To the Trailblazers, their last game lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a course of about 20.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I sunk it. Okay, I'll take the 3-pointer. I thought I was going to miss that. Only 2 points behind us.
I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address.
I'm going to go for a 2-pointer quick.
They've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
There we go.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Blake Griffin. And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. Flying with his 3.
Yes, let's go.
I'm shocked that
miles over it.
I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly.
Oh shit. I was trying to go for the layup, but it doesn't matter.
Trend he wants to continue. The coaching staff told me it's not.
There we go. He was open.
It's so long.
I'm back out.
Back to you guys.
You're bringing it, Doris. Thank you so much.
I missed that.
I know, guys.
I know I had someone else out there. I had someone else in space, which I noticed as soon as I took the shot. Fourth quarter, we've got a minute left. I need to change these settings. I don't want the music on. Some music is shit. Let's go. Oh, I got it.
Just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5
I lost the ball.
after taking
Oh,
one
I'm an
game,
absolute
and
tart.
that was game 4.
Left side, Leonard. A terrific
Oh, I almost got that. I almost got the rejection.
That could have made a difference.
Oh well, we won.
Yeah, but I think the only reason.
That was a very quick game. Just because I got benched for most of it.
Impressive effort for you defensively tonight. Was that the result of more direct focus on defense for this game, or something else?
I'm always focused on defense. I decided to send a message. It was a good overall team effort. I don't know why I just did my thing. I'm gonna go with it was a good overall team effort. Otherwise, the others I will go for I decided to send a message, but that's just a bit too cocky. And then I'm always focused on defense. It's just bollocks because I like to be offensive. I don't know. I just did my thing. That's just too selfish. So I'm just gonna go for it was a good overall team effort.
There's only so much I can do on my own. A good defensive performance is as much a result of my teammates doing their parts as it is me. Picking up switches quickly, rotating over to help at the right times, getting hands in the passing lanes. All that stuff ends up making me look good when I'm able to make a steal or get a block or just keep my man from scoring. So credit the team and our defensive effort as a whole for being a big part of this win.
Yeah, that was one.
5 for the Raptors.
Okay, so
Lowry and
welcome back to
DeRozan,
the
there's the
second game.
backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with
See if we
Scola.
can
And it's
actually
Johnson in
do
at the
something
3.
this game. I know
And
we
for
won
the
last game, which
Clippers,
is a good thing.
CP.
And this is really loud for some reason.
5 on the clock. Picked him clean.
Oh! That
Here's
still
Johnson,
dunk it!
and he
Oh, that
on
dunk!
top of Bismack
Oh!
Biyombo.
One-handed dunk,
Get about
mate!
going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
That was
Just
destruction right there.
his authority on
he
that
just
play.
ruined their life.
And guys, the
So
Clippers,
we
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers.
and if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right.
How have I
There
not
was
finished
tremendous
that?
There, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trailed by 7 and stolen by Kyle
Why
Lowry.
does that always happen? Every time I'm about to turn and try and get inside to get a 2-pointer, I always get by my own
The
team.
feed to-
I got benched straight away. This is fantastic.
And it's Powell in at shooting guard. Lowry, they get it back. Here's Biyombo.
I finished that.
The clock
Don't know whether
runs
that
out,
counted, though.
and we're heading to halftime.
I didn't count as good. I'm not bothered about that though. I'm keeping my grade.
So here's Scola. There's the dish to Lowry. Passes it to Bennett. Back to Lowry. Feeds it to Bennett. He kicks it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Scola.
Yeah, how
This
about the
guy.
body control
Well,
on that
I
one?
thought
Narrowly misses
I got the
getting the
rejection.
deuce.
Then.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
I'm now a small forward. Alright. Record 1 basket, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and either 1 steal or block by the end of the quarter. That's just not going to happen. I can't get assists because my players are a bunch of muppets and can't shoot.
Here's DeRozan. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Thunder is out there with Pierce, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And here's a quick after this game as they apply.
It's just not going to happen if bench. It's
Back to
overlap.
Pierce.
No.
The pass to Crawford. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Who's going to make some space? Because I don't really want to go for the shot.
Here's Thunder. The feather touch.
As soon as I said I don't really want to go for the touch, move for the shot, and then I just flopped that dude.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Pass
Get
to
that back
Pierce.
over there.
Here's Thunder. On
Back
the wing,
over there.
Jamal Crawford. Thunder. He dishes it to Pierce. Kicks it to Paul.
Good ball movement.
3 off the mark.
That's the thing, I want to get my
I'm
team rating up.
shocked that every time.
DeRozan passes to Lowry.
I've lost my player.
Dishes it to Scola. That falls. Nice.
Carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And that one's good.
For the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out early. And hard to argue that it should be in place.
The drive by Paul.
Oh, give me the assist.
Sinks the
There we go, an
15-footer.
assist. I'm happy about getting the assist.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's
There we go.
DeRozan missing. And with
I
the
got the good shot
HGH
defense,
test,
that's a good
it's
thing.
done in every major sport. Seems like the right thing to do for the
Oh,
NBA. Just make sure
there we
everyone
go.
is
We are
on
getting-
a level.
Well, we've seen that
I'm
movie
gonna
a few
get into
times,
some
haven't we?
space.
An easy
So
bucket
he can pass
in
it
the
if he
paint.
needs to.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that
Give me the
interior
assist.
defense.
Yes, you got me the
Problems knocking that
assist.
one down. And it's a completely new group
Oh,
for
I've been
Toronto.
benched. Thank God
So
for that.
Toronto takes this
Alright, so I
up
got
by a
benched
big
there.
margin.
I ended with a C, I think. Who believe I did? Yeah, teammate Gorilla got a C. I'm good with that. And peace
There
out.
aren't a whole lot of good things to
Oh, wait,
say
hang on.
after that game. Your
I
play
love
wasn't
this.
at the level we're used to seeing, and on top of that, your team lost the game. Is this about as low as it gets?
The whole team was just off. Yes, it is. It was a horrible night for me. Of course it isn't. I'm just gonna say it was a horrible night for me because it was nothing to do with the team. It was just me.
It was not a good night. Not at all. If I can't bring anything to the table, then coach might as well just keep me on the bench. My teammates deserve better, man. The fans deserve better. We lost, and I take a huge part of the responsibility for that. I'm going to do everything I can to play a better game next time, but I wouldn't be surprised to see coach cut back my minutes, man. I probably would if I were him.
Alright, so now I'm going to leave it on that. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like and also subscribe if you're new to my channel. This has been your boys, Bring the Place, and peace out.